everybody. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight as we celebrate the class of 2025. It is my honor at this time, I ask that you all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and the YWCP Creed, led by Amari Carruthers and Janiyah Donahue.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for our creed. I am a leader of integrity. I can be trusted to be honest with myself and others. I am a leader of ethics. I consider the impact of my decisions on my school and community. I am a leader of responsibility. I can be counted on to finish what I start and to keep my commitments. I am a leader of the community. I can inspire and collaborate with others. I am college bound. Each day I consider how I act today will impact my future. I am a leader. I am YWCP.
Thank you, Amari and Janiyah. You can all be seated. Again, I welcome you all here today, families, friends, faculty, board members, graduates. Today is the day that so many of you have been waiting for, and I am honored to stand here and present to you all the class of 2025. Let's talk a little bit about this class before we get too far into this program. When asked to describe this group of amazing young women, some of the things you hear are fun, smart, hardworking, sassy, determined, 8th period hall walkers, tough, resilient, loving, and special. All of these characteristics and more have gotten them to this moment here tonight. As we come here to celebrate the class of 2025, we want to share some very special accomplishments that this class had. First, there was a total of 514 college applications completed and submitted by these ladies in front of you tonight. Together, the class of 2025 received more than $500,000 in aid, grants, and scholarships. 14 of our graduates are going to a 2-year college, 17 are going to a 4-year college, 14 are going into an alternative plan such as trade school, nursing school, REOC, and even the military. 6 of our graduates are heading to an HBCU. 13 of our graduates were named the Rochester Urban League Black Scholar. 7 graduates received the Wegman Scholarship. Some very specific ones now. Victoria Galloway and Laisha Colon both accepted the RIT Dessler Johnson Rochester City Scholars full tuition scholarship. Desaria O'Neill received a full ride to Niagara University. Victoria Galloway and Gigi Davis received over $1,000 from the Delta Nu Omega Alpha Kappa Alpha Incorporated. Janiyah Donahue and Victoria Galloway received over $1,000 from the Rochester Gamma Iota Buell Scholarship Foundation. Amari Carruthers and Janiyah Donahue both received the Motivating Empowering Leadership College Basket. Fatima Abdullah, Laisha Colon, and Victoria Galloway each received the New York State 2025 Scholarship for Academic Excellence Award this year. I'm still not done. Janiyah Dunahai received the Theta Alpha Zeta Chapter Ophelia Smith Scholarship Award. Victoria Galloway received the St. Julian and Adrian Simpkins Scholarships and the MMB Accounting Diversity Scholarships for $2,000 respectfully. And of course, I would be remiss if I did not point out our one student who was not only the first YWCP athlete to make it to the state championship, not once, but twice. This year, Nevaeh Granderson Florence placed second place in the 100-meter dash in the New York State Track Championship. And Nevaeh is the first YWCP student to ever sign an athletic letter of intent to participate at a Division II school. I could go on for probably a solid hour about the accomplishments of this group. That's how successful this group has been and how proud we are of all of them as individuals and as a group. We all know how difficult high school is. We all know how difficult the teenage years are. But class of 2025, you made it through. You came out on the other side and you are thriving right now. The journey you have already taken has absolutely prepared you for whatever is next. Just because high school is over doesn't mean your life's gonna get any easier. In fact, it's probably gonna get harder. All of those conversations you've had with teachers over the last couple years where you said they were lecturing you, you're gonna remember those words. You're gonna hear those words every day for the rest of your life, and you're gonna think back to YWCP. Life is gonna throw you every curveball imaginable. Your reaction to how you handle that is up to you. You control your future. You control your relationships. You control your next steps. You control your finances. You control where you live. You control what you do in your free time. You control the job you have. You control your words. You control your movements. You control your thoughts. You control your actions. You control your path. No one else, only you controls all of this. And as scary as that may sound, if anyone can do it, you can. Graduation is a time in your life when one door closes and another one is just waiting to be open. Class of 2025, I encourage you to take your dedication, your strong work ethic, your loving nature, and go kick that door open with everything you have. This is your moment to capture life and set your path forward. Never let anyone or anything stand in your way of greatness. Remember, you control you. Congratulations to the class of 2025. YWCP is so proud to be a part of your journey. At this time, I would like to welcome to the stage our senior speaker, Fozia Hussein.
Good evening, parents, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. My name is Fozia Hussein, and it is an honor to be sharing this day with you all. Congratulations to the class of 2025. No one ever tells you how much beauty lives in the ordinary, not until it's time to leave it behind. As cliche as it sounds, I spent so much time wishing for this chapter to close, only to spend the last few weeks hoping for a little more time. We've shared laughter, field trips, and lunch breaks with our favorite staff together. We've seen one another through highs and lows. We've accomplished what seems like the biggest achievement of our lives, but this is just the beginning. We will continue to make meaningful impacts beyond what we can imagine at this moment. It is okay to not have everything figured out. What matters is that we keep learning, keep showing up, and keep being kind, especially to ourselves. To the overthinkers, I feel you. I am you. I constantly remind myself, now is the only time that is ever real. Only after we face our fears does courage arise. Life becomes more softer and more full when you expect nothing and appreciate everything. I hope you got the chance to tell your parents and teachers how much you appreciate them. The adults in our life have been preparing us for the road ahead. It is now time to go out to the real world and make them proud. I would like to thank my ultimate inspiration, the greatest woman from whom I received my name and my life's blood, my mother, Hawa Musa. My mother never fails to be an amazing person. Many people in our big family seek her love and affection. With resilience, my mother never fails to show me love and affection, taking care of me when I'm ill, reminding me of my studies, and reminding me to make dua. Here is a dua for her. Allahumma alzuk ummi barakatan fi umriha wa nuran fi qalbi wa diya an fi wajiha, which translates to, O Lord, make my mother's life filled with blessings and fill her heart with light, and illuminate her face with light. For every sacrifice my mother has made, I stand here with gratitude, and I hope to become the woman she is one day, supportive, cultured, and radiant with love. As I stand here, I am overwhelmed with the excitement of the unknown. Fellow graduates, I have advice you should take onto your journey into the unknown. Lessons learned from my own missteps. Do not procrastinate and put yourself out there. Take that hard class, talk to the person you want to befriend, and go to that event alone if you have to. Stop waiting for the perfect opportunity. Sometimes the sweetest moments come from venturing beyond the timid walls of hesitation and embarrassment. I want to end my speech with a quote from Carrie Bradshaw. After all, seasons change, so do cities. People come into your life and people go. But it's comforting to know the ones you love are always in your heart, and if you're very lucky, a plane ride away. It is now my honor to introduce the teacher speaker for class of 2025, Ms. Jardis. Thank you.
Hey, peeps. There's greatness in this room. I see risk takers, dreamers, believers, and a few troublemakers. I'll get to that last observation in a moment. So here you are, at last. Did it happen the way you expected? Did the last 4 years of high school go as you had planned? No, I hope not. Because that is an excellent precursor to how life really is. Experience is a hard teacher, harder than me. Unlike the classroom, where your teacher gives you the lessons first, then the test, life gives you trials and tribulations first, and then unveils its purpose. Before you officially graduate, I have some lessons I've learned throughout my life so far that I would like to pass on to you before you go. First lesson. Life sucks. Man, does it suck. It will knock you down. It will challenge your faith, your beliefs, and your very existence. However, the struggles make you stronger, and the changes and the challenges that you will face will make you wiser. That's where mistakes come in. Make more mistakes in the next few years than you have ever made in your entire life. Become an expert at making mistakes. You will learn from them, you will grow from them, and you will get better at feeling more comfortable with the possibility that you will inevitably make more as your life goes on. And through these mistakes, you will learn that you are a flawed creature. You're not perfect, but I'm gonna let you in on a secret that you already know. No one is. You have insecurities and fears and doubts. After all, you're a human. You're not a magazine cover or whatever Instagram or TikTok account that you follow. You're not your designer jeans or sneakers or your bank account. You are not your mistakes. A single error in judgment or action does not encompass your entire character or worth. None of those things have anything to do with who you are at your inner core and soul. Your heart, your mind, your passions, your dreams, your fears, your successes help define who you are, who you want to be, where you are, and where you want to go. Accept yourself as you are. Accept others as they are as well. Through all that you're given, all that you have will overcome, you will always have the ability to carve out your place and purpose in this world. So the second lesson. Remember when I said that there were a few troublemakers amongst you? After 4 years, some of you 6, I know for a fact that you each have a little mischief inside of you. So continue to make people mad. Now listen closely. I'm not telling you to intentionally provoke people, but when you don't care what others think of you, and when you walk your own path, people will be irritated and possibly offended. And you know what? Let them. Let them. That is their problem and not yours. Once you begin to realize what others think of you is their business and not yours, you will see the benefits that come when you stop caring about, obsessing about, and wondering about what other people think. How someone treats you is a reflection of their character. How you respond is a reflection of yours. Above all else, continue to be you. Be curious, be proud, be passionate, be generous, be helpful, and be kind. Be open, be powerful, and be different. Be real, be you. And in doing so, you will create a legacy worth being remembered for. Which leads me to my last and final lesson. Live your life knowing that you each possess the power and the passion and have the ability to reflect light into dark places. Let your light be an agent of change. Let the power inside of you create a life for yourself that have values that reflect your soul. Class of 2025, my peeps, as I said in the beginning, there is absolute greatness and unmistakable potential in this room. Thank you for the honor of allowing me to address you today. I wish nothing less than your own personal view of success, love, and greatness. Shine on, especially in places where light has trouble reaching. Thank you. Now it is my esteemed honor to invite to the stage the 2025 Women of Distinction, Victoria Galloway.
Good evening, everyone, faculty, staff, family, friends, and of course, my classmates, the graduating class of 2025. First things first, I want to say we did it, like for real. After all the nights, turning in assignments almost exactly at 11:59, group projects, unexpected pop-up quizzes, unreasonably long assignments nobody felt like doing. Sorry, teachers. But we're here, in our caps and gowns, glowing, accomplished, and probably still trying to figure out if we passed. But today, I stand here with great gratitude, not just for the honor of being YWCP's 2025 Woman of Distinction, but for the journey that got me here. And if I'm keeping it real, I didn't get here alone. To my family, you are my roots. My grandma, AKA the smartest person alive. You taught me to look outside of the box, to be curious, to keep asking why. My mom, the strongest person I know. Your perseverance has been my blueprint. Growing up with a single mother wasn't always easy, but it taught me resilience. I watched you work hard, sacrifice, and show up every single day for me and my siblings. And that made me want to go even harder. Not just for me, but for us. And to my dad, who passed when I was 6 months old. Your absence created a question I've carried my whole life. Why? That question didn't break me, it built me. You are my why I push, why I dream big, and why I show up with purpose. I never got to know you, but your spirit fuels me every day. To my aunts, thank you for being the extra voices of love, truth, motivation in my life. Whether it was hyping me up when I needed it, giving me the real talk when I didn't want it, or simply being a shoulder to lean on. Y'all helped raise me into a young woman who knows how to speak up, love deeply, and move smart. And my grandpa, my personal Uber driver. If you ever needed me, I was probably getting dropped off somewhere with that signature grandpa silence, but always on time. Jokes aside, thank you, Grandpa, for always showing up, even when I knew you only wanted to sleep, for always being dependable, and for loving me in your steady, quiet way. My sister, my emotional twin. No need to cry, my sister already did it for me. And my brother, my personal stand-up comedian. You both gave me the strength and softness and joy, even though all I do is annoy y'all. But I'm the youngest, what can I say? My family is my whole world, and I carry y'all's love in everything that I do. Plus, what would my family do without me? Y'all would be bored. See, this diploma isn't just paper. It's 13 years of 6 a.m. alarms and somewhat packed lunches, more like snacks, and pushing through when odds feel real high. It's me working up while ringing up customers, mentally calculating what needs to be done for school the next day, multitasking like a boss. It's me loving numbers so much that I learn fractions, turn them from my worst enemy into my favorite flex, ultimately finding my passion for math. Well, more like money, but besides that. It's years of praying, pushing, and proving to myself that hard work pays off. But let's be honest, high school wasn't all grind. It was also laughter in lunchrooms, hallway dances, last-minute cram sessions, and the chaotic beauty of figuring out who we are together. Shout out to my friends who always held it down ever since the circle table. Y'all made school more enjoyable. And now we're stepping into a new chapter. Some of us going to college, some of us to work, and some still figuring it out. And that's okay, because wherever we go, our success doesn't have to look the same. Your timeline is yours, and your story is just getting started. If there's one thing I learned, it's this: never stop asking why. Why does this matter to me? Why should I care? Why not me? Asking why helped me turn confusion into clarity, pain into purpose, and dreams into direction. I'm not afraid of life's questions. I embrace them because they guide me to who I am meant to be. So to class of 2025, let's go out and ask questions that make the world better. Let's lead with love, learn with purpose, and live with intention. Let's be bold, be kind, and yes, be a little extra, because greatness requires you to show up loud and proud and to be authentically you. Let me leave you with this. Never dim your light just because the room feels dark. Shine anyway. Be the reason someone believes in themselves. And when in doubt, play your favorite song and blast it like it's your theme music. Walk through life like you're the main character, because you are. Thank you for this honor, thank you for this moment, and thank you for being part of my why.
Thank you, Victoria. I hope everyone leaves here tonight a little more inspired after all the words you've heard. Students, families, friends, it is now the time you've all been waiting for, the conferring of the diplomas. Before we begin, I ask that the audience be respectful of each student as they cross the stage so that all names can be heard and all students can be seen. We ask that you please do not crowd the aisles and leave room for the graduates to get back to their seats. Please do not applaud over the reading of the names, as their families and friends have waited 18 years for this once-in-a-lifetime moment, and everyone's name deserves to be heard. It is with great pride I present to you the class of 2025 of YWCP. This class has satisfactorily met all of the requirements set forth by the New York State Department of Education and the Young Women's College Prep Charter School Board of Trustees. It is with great pleasure, therefore, that I present the awarding of the diplomas to the qualified members of the class of 2025.
Okay, good evening. Our first graduate of the night is Fatima Hamed Abdallah. Janaya Taikia Bell. Azaria Ella Lene Blanding. Tamaya Brooks. Siobhan Burrows. Renzo Butera. Amari Tayaja Marie Carruthers. Savannah Coakley. Leisha Marie Colon. Jordan Marie Danzy. Giovanna T. Davis. Micaiah Davis. Alicia Ray Douglas. Essence Sonia Doyle. Tamara Monique Doyle. Janaya Marie Dunihigh. Amazing English. Ariana Estrich. Sanaya Nicole Flewitt. Lillianne Ford. Victoria Alicia Galloway. Tia Amari Gibson. Nevaeh Marie Granderson Florence. Sadia Hall. Asho Abdi Hassan. Fozia Hussein. Kanaya Carmela Johnson. Josiah Jones. Chiffon Langell Conyer. Charisma Golden Lewis. Renasia Lewis. Gianna Morrow. Natalie Martinez. Nia Liz Marie Martinez. Brooklyn McFadden. Amariah Tamara Munson. Desaria Destiny O'Neill. Vanasia Marie Oliver. Tiana Monet Pitts. Anaya Ramadan. Khadija Rashid. Brenaya Regina Red. Jamise Ann Reeves. Alicia Robinson. Suhaila Rushton. Zakia Sharif. London Cherish Simmons. Janesia Singleton. Amal Trebelsi. Jasper Underwood. Jewel Monet Williams. Kayasia Williams. Ari Wilson. Desire Woods. And our final graduate of the evening is Mariah Woods.
Thank you. We'll make sure the graduates all get back to their seat here because we have one more important thing to do. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, Young Women's College Prep Charter School, and upon the authority vested in me by the state of New York, I do hereby confer the secondary school diploma upon the qualified members of the class of 2025. We have one more thing to do. Class of 2025, while you may have your diploma, we need to truly make this official. Class of 2025, please rise. At this time, graduates, please prepare your tassels. It is now time to move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations to the class of 2025. You are now officially graduates of YWCP. We thank everybody for being here tonight to celebrate this moment with our girls. Thank you.